Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Bros here with another Marvel Rivals video, and today I want to talk about the mid-season balance patch that is going to happen in Marvel Rivals, which I think is amazing. I just want to first and foremost say that. Shout out to the devs, man. These guys are always working. It's like they never sleep, and keeping up with the balance to this extent is so refreshing, especially coming from games like Destiny. Always revert back to Destiny because I played so much of it. You'd wait 9 months sometimes, a year, for something that you hated to be nerfed, or for something that you wanted to be buffed but here they talk about bigger changes as well. They tell you what's coming in the future in 2.5 with the Ultron drop, and they're going to change Black Widow, Jeff, Fantastic, Penny Parker, Raccoon, and Scarlet. That's pretty dope to know that it's coming. Then they go and talk about some skins or whatnot. But yeah, I just think, I mean, these guys are just absolutely killing it, man. And I just want to say thanks. You know, I'm sure they'll never hear this, but I really appreciate these devs so much. Haven't been having a lot of fun with season 2 because of the changes they made, and it looks like they're reverting some of the changes and changing some of the characters that I played that got nerfed, or some of the characters that got buffed that shouldn't have. Like Mr. Fantastic is not in this, but he said, you know, 2.5 he will be touched. So first up, we have Captain America, who, I mean, he is my favorite character to play in the entire game. And he got buffed like 2 times already. And they buffed him again, which I totally don't understand, especially a survivability buff. They gave him health with the last, with Season 2. They also took away his team up, which was really upsetting for me. I still miss that team up, and they gave him a terrible team up. But later in the video, they are actually buffing that team up, which I don't know if they've ever buffed the team up before, you know, off the top of my head, but I think this is a first, which is pretty cool to see that they will actually buff a team up if it needs. But anyway, Captain America is going to reduce his base health from 650 to 600, which I think they gave him 75, so he still has 25 over. I can't remember the numbers exactly, but either way, he needed his health to be dropped. He's my favorite character. Nobody was really playing him. Not everyone is playing him, and I hate that. I absolutely hate that. So I don't mind him being nerfed, selfishly, because I don't want to see a bunch of caps in every lobby. And anyway, next up, we have Doctor Strange, who was the best character in the game, I think, for like the first few months, by far. I think he was, overall character, it was like him 1, and then Cloak and Dagger probably 2. And I mean, this guy was just absolutely insane. So what they're doing is they're reducing his energy cost to at least Agamotto, which is his ultimate. So he's going to get his ult fast, which is what he needs. And because, man, he got nerf. He got a health nerf. He got a damage nerf. I mean, they were on this guy's neck, as they should have been. But then they nerfed him to a point where he's still pretty good. But no one's scared of Strange anymore. Before, Strange was just the absolute carry character, and now I don't know where I'd put him in the tank hierarchy, but he's definitely below Groot for sure. Who is up next? Who definitely needs a nerf? This guy is absolutely insane. So what they're doing to Groot is they're reducing the health of his wall. His Ironwood wall. Now, I don't play Groot. I don't know if that's just his wall, period, or if that's his big wall. They're reducing it from 700 to 600. Those Groot walls take forever to kill. So I think this is a great change. Groot definitely needed to be touched up. He probably needs another nerf, to be honest. Sorry, Groot mains. Next up, we have Spider-Man, who is the most annoying character in the game. But this guy, to me, is the most high-skilled character as well. So I don't hate on Spider-Man players. I really don't. I actually respect them because I try to play Spider-Man. Dude is hard as hell to play. And when Spider-Man is like a mosquito, or when he's the guy diving under your support, getting a one-hit combo, respect to him, man. He earned that. Because it is hard to do. Trust me, guys. Next up, we have Winter Soldier, man. This is the biggest part of the reason that I'm not enjoying Season 2. I was a Bucky main. I even had a losing win rate on Bucky when he was OP. Maybe that's just me being terrible. But they nerfed the guy, and now my win rate is even lower. And, you know, I post a lot of Bucky gameplay on this channel, and, you know, if you watch my streams, live streams, twitch.tv/bros, you see I play Bucky a lot. And this season, he feels absolutely abysmal. They did so much to the guy. I made a video about this, talking about this, but they took the unlimited ammo away from Rocket, which was OP, I'll admit. They took that team up away, which is probably the biggest nerf to him. Because, man, I used to farm so much ult, or like burn tanks, or just even get picks from range, because you'd see a support kind of through the crease, and you boom, 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 like dead. So they took that away. They nerfed his ult. They nerfed his hook cooldown. I mean, they really wanted this guy like out of the meta, in my opinion, and they definitely did that. Bucky is the lowest win rate, last I checked, in high elo. So he's the least picked and the lowest win rate. So if the best players in the world are saying not picking him and not using him, or when they use him they lose the most, that says a lot. And you know, just from my experience, he feels terrible. He feels absolutely terrible. And they nerfed his ultimate too, man, which is the worst thing about him. I think they should have just nerfed his ult and left everything else alone and see how it played out. But the hook nerf as well was tough. But what they're doing is they're adjusting the Tainted Vulture's ability to have 2 charge levels while keeping the cooldown time unchanged, which is amazing. So that is a huge buff to give him an extra use of that ability, because it's a very strong ability, and having 2 of those is going to make a huge difference for sure. I don't know if it'll propel him to old Bucky status. I don't think it will, but we have to wait and see. I'll definitely be playing my boy Bucky no matter what. I don't play him as much, but I mean, he fits my playstyle so much with the hook. I love the Roadhog in Overwatch. The hand cannon, you guys know me, I use hand cannons in every single game I play. I just love magnums and pistols and Desert Eagles, and it's just, I don't know, whether it's Resident Evil to Destiny to McCree in Overwatch, like, I don't know what it is, but when a game has a heavy hitting pistol, I'm all in, always. And the next change is to Adam Warlock, who I always thought was terrible on console. I still think I shouldn't say terrible, man. It's tough to say because it's who I main as a support. Like, I'm not a support player, but when I'm forced to flex or play support, I typically pick Adam, and I play pretty well on him, but he definitely doesn't hold a candle to the Cloak and Daggers and the Invisible Woman's. Now, on PC, I don't know. I'm a console player. I feel like the reason he got nerfed, because they nerfed his soul bond, which was crazy to me. It was 30 seconds, now it's 40. That soul bond takes forever to come back. And he feels even worse, right? It was just, it flat out was a nerf to Adam Warlock. It was a flat out nerf. There's no way around it. They just literally added a cooldown, and he feels terrible. But what they're doing is they're enhancing Avatar life sustainability to keep him fighting for cosmic justice, which is added a new effect to Quantum Magic. When a critical hit lands on an enemy, reduce the cooldown time of Avatar life stream by 1 second. So that's pretty dope, because he'll be able to heal more if he's putting out damage. Now that is an amazing change. It's like a passive ability where, you know, you hit your heal, and then if you hit some crits, your heal is back. So I mean, that's actually incredible. This guy might be a top 3 support when this change is implemented. Obviously, it's in, you know, it depends on the player and like what's their aim like, what's their damage like. My Adam, I do a lot of damage on him, and I hit a fair amount of crits, not a crazy amount, but this is definitely going to help me keep the team alive when I'm playing Adam. So kudos to the devs, man. This is a change I would have thought would have came at like the beginning of a new season. So they're doing this mid-season, giving Adam a passive like that. I think that is just like, wow, these guys are working overtime, like I said. Nothing but respect for these devs. That is super dope. And next up we have Cloak and Dagger, who are just getting flat out damage increases. So Cloak's getting 75 per second to 80 a second, and Dagger's getting 15 to 18. It says damage. I'm pretty sure her move is damage and heals. So I wonder if that actually increases her heals as well, or if it's just damage. I'm actually not sure on that. I'm not sure how that works. I don't play Cloak and Dagger. I absolutely hate Cloak and Dagger. I despise Cloak and Dagger. I hate to see them get a buff. But I'm guessing it's because of dive meta. Maybe like they're trying to give supports a better way to defend themselves, a little bit more damage. But yeah, man, Cloak and Dagger with the blind, with the bubble. They get in the bubble, you can't kill them. The best all. I can't stand Cloak and Dagger. I absolutely can't stand them. But hey, there you go. I guess the devs felt like Cloak and Dagger needed a buff, so Cloak and Dagger mains, W for you, L for me, because my god, Cloak and Dagger, I've hated them since the game has dropped. But they did nerf them, they did tune them, and they're definitely a lot more tolerable. So I guess maybe they feel like they over-nerfed and give them a little bit of buff here. I don't know, but does nothing for me, but I really hope it's not like a crazy buff. It doesn't seem like it on paper, but you never know. Next up, we have Luna Snow, who is also, if not the strongest support in the game, the second, I would say. It says we're ramping up this K-pop sensation's damage output when she strikes enemies from a distance. So adjust damage fall off of light and dark ice from 60% at 40 meters to 75%. So basically, she will be better at range. So this is a nice buff for her. I don't think Luna Snow needed a buff. I've died to Luna Snow as a flyer and stuff like that. But hey, like I say, maybe this is to help the supports defend themselves against dive, but this one isn't dive. This one is more of a range thing, so they want her doing more damage at range. So not too sure about these two buffs, Cloak and Dagger and Luna, but hey, maybe they're underperforming. Maybe they see that, and this is how they want to handle it. But there you go, Luna Snow buff, Cloak and Dagger buff. Mantis is also getting a buff. Who's up next? Now Mantis is a support I'm on the fence about. Like if you go against or if you have a crazy Mantis on your team, she can almost kind of carry. But at the same time, there are so many Mantis. She does great damage, right? So there's so many Mantis that... And her heals are low. So there's so many Mantis that focus DPS. And I hate to say it, as they should. That's kind of her, like, kit. But my experience mostly, though, with a Mantis is I lose. When I get a Mantis on my team as 2 supports, I lose. But when in triple support, she is absolutely phenomenal. I don't think there's a better support to use in triple support than Mantis. Because, my god, the damage boost and having 2 other people healing and the fact that she can kind of be a DPS is crazy. So they're increasing her hit damage of Life Energy Blast from 50 to 55, which just seems to be her primary fire. I think it's just going to do 5 more damage. Nothing too crazy, but giving her a buff as well. So I'm guessing, I mean, maybe Dive is just destroying supports because they want to buff supports again. Now here's something that I'm kind of excited about, and I'm hoping that it's legit because, man, losing the my favorite 2 team-ups, unlimited ammo with Bucky, and the shield throw that you got from Thor, I'm still not over that. It still hurts to this day that I lost those 2 team-ups. But anyway, the new team-up is absolute dog meat, and they're buffing it. So what they're doing is a Legendary Alliance boost, or sorry, a Legendary Alliance gets an even mightier boost. Upon leaping to a teammate, Stellar Impact will provide 50 bonus health to allies within range, which is amazing, right? Like if you can jump to people and give them 50 health, because this ability feels like it's anti-dive. That was the whole goal of it. But you know, it's like, why would you nerf Bucky the way you did and then try to turn around and give him a anti-dive ability? I don't know, maybe because they didn't want him to be too anti-dive. I'm actually not sure, but this is a nice buff, and I hope it plays well because that is pretty awesome to give 50 bonus health to allies within range. The range is pretty big on the slam, so that's going to be really good to help your supports when they're getting dove. So I mean, some great changes, guys. I'm very happy with these changes. There's a lot of things I just wish would go back to last season, but this is a step in the right direction, and you know, the game, this is healthy for the game. Balancing, nerfs, buffs, I'm all for it. Even when my characters get nerfed and it's upsetting, I'm still for it. You know, I want the game to be in a healthy state. I don't want nothing to be too OP, stuff like that. But these are the balance changes. Shout out to the devs, man. This is not even a new season. It feels like a new season is about to drop with these balance changes. They're pretty hefty. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.
Sorry, Susie. You know I never want to catch you up. Shield up! Let's rumble! So close! This is your big chance!